And we're back with another episode of a Sampler Pod. As always, JJ's right here. I'm Javi, and we're going to talk a little bit about what happened at Elimination Chamber 2023. So real quick, a couple of things that happened. We're just going to kind of gloss over the some of the matches. The first match was the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which was pretty good. And guess who won? The one we predicted.
Oscar.
Yeah, so what do you think about that one?
I thought it was good.
It was good?
Yeah, it was good that she won, honestly. I would have been upset if anybody else would have won.
I do think that, that is true.
Sorry,
at least
bro.
It does make it credible.
Yeah, sorry, bro. My energy, I was falling asleep right before this, so give me a break.
I know you were mad.
And I'm still sick, so yeah.
Still sick, bro. That damn cold is... it's kind of taking you out for a bit. But anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one, we had Bobby Lashley against Brock Lesnar. It was kind of anticlimactic.
Low blow, and then, which nobody predicted. I would have never thought of that. And then Brock turned heel, I guess.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who's the babyface and who's the heel. So I have no idea.
You know, the sad part is like that feud has the ingredients to be great, but it just, I mean, they have no idea what to do with them. I mean, just put them in a cage match or do the, like you said before, the whatever they did with Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Do something like that.
Cage.
And just have them do their thing. Yeah, but that was really bad because Brock doesn't need that. Brock doesn't need to hit a low blow to beat anybody. And it was weak. Honestly, it was very weak. And then we did predict that Bobby Lashley was going to win, so technically it counts.
Yeah, technically it does.
Yeah. So and then we had your Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley and what's his face and Finn Balor against Edge and Beth Phoenix.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was behind on the show because I got out of work late. So I was able to have enough in the tank from the show that I could have just fast forward through this match, and that's what I did.
Yeah, me too. I honestly did the same thing because I remember at one point we were actually texting back and forth, and it was like, "Wait, where are you at?" And I was like, "We kind of fast forwarded to almost the same exact point because even if the match would have been good, it really didn't matter." Now I was a little shocked that they gave the win to Edge and Beth Phoenix because
of Rhea.
I mean, but what does it mean? Does it mean that this feud is over?
I hope so.
Or are they going to continue feuding, or what are they going to do? Because this just seems like it's going on forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pissing me off. It's really aggravated me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I really didn't like it.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it's the end, and then we don't have to hear about this shit again. But like you texted me, you think it's gonna be Edge versus Finn at WrestleMania, so we'll see. Hopefully not.
Yeah, give them both something to do. There's nobody else, and AJ Styles is out, so I guess they don't have that mid card match, that weird slot. But anyways, then we had the men's Elimination Chamber match, which was very interesting. A lot of weird spots, which aggravate me.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that Montez Ford spot from the top of the cage was probably the one thing that everybody will remember. I wonder if Montez really got hurt. I don't think he did.
I hope not. It looked real. Like if they did it, they sold it really well, especially bringing all the people in all of a sudden. But it seems like it was just a diversion for the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a diversion just for Logan Paul to get involved and then be able to set up the match for him and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I wish that was...
They could have done that on Monday.
Exactly. Why did you have to interfere in the Elimination Chamber? Now the purpose of the whole damn chamber is that you can't get in.
Dude, like I said before, WWE always finds a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, because they just like with Brock and Bobby Lashley, they have the right ingredients. They just don't know how to bake the damn cake.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. But then the other thing I didn't like about the match is that like I haven't texted you. I was like, hey, this is turning into an AEW match because then it just turned into random spots for no reason at all. Who in their right mind is going to climb the Elimination Chamber? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why? You're not going to hurt anybody, and then everybody just stands all in a group to hold the guy up. Come on, that's AEW BS. Like that's
just
NXT.
Don't get me
stuff.
wrong, Montez Ford did look cool up there. Like I give him props for being able to do what he did.
Yeah, but that spot where you had
Gargano,
Johnny Gargano and Seth Rollins, it took like at least a minute
to
get it set up.
Yeah. Because Seth Rollins was kind of like getting on the edge, like you know what I mean. And then Gargano still hurt himself, like on his eye or something like that, or maybe it was played along. But
yeah, but if it's taking that long, what do? Call an audible, do something else. That's it. Or just push him down and just go with the flow. Let the match take care of itself.
Just do an RKO from up there.
No, they didn't even have to get up there. Like I know it looks cool and everything, but if it takes, and that's one thing that we've criticized of AEW and even people like Ricochet, that sometimes they do amazing moves, but it just takes so long that it takes you out of the whole spirit of the match. It takes away your disbelief.
Yep.
Like, because we all know that it's predetermined, whatever, or fake, or not real, whatever you want to say. But but I don't want to be taken out of that.
Correct.
It's like all of a sudden you're watching a movie, and all of a sudden you just see a random camera flying around. We know that they're taping it, but we don't even see the damn camera. So it's kind of the same thing. It kind of takes you out of it. And that's one thing I really didn't like about it. But then we did have Austin Theory, which we did predict also. Winning thanks to Logan Paul, which that was kind of
bullshit,
kind of random. I didn't like it. It was crappy, but whatever. Like at first, I was kind of Logan Paul had almost won me over, and now I'm kind of sick of him. No, I don't want to see him again. I'm like, please go.
Oh yeah, he's a heel. He's a natural heel. That's all it is.
Yeah, but even a heel, it's like I just want him to go away.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I think I tolerate Dominic more than him now at this point.
Whoa. Anyways, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but anyways, the last match. This one
had potential.
It was a roller coaster ride. It was a roller coaster ride. I will say that. We did the psychology was great. Like the first 10 minutes, they didn't do anything.
Water on myself,
bruh.
If you caught it, put it in the comment section.
But
anyways.
But anyways, they were having a stare down almost. Like it seemed like you blink you'll lose, like because they were just looking at each other. And I understand it's the moment, but it got to the point where you're like, do something. It almost felt like Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
you're waiting for him to do something, and they're just there standing and looking at each other, and move.
Yeah,
and Roman smiling.
Yeah.
The part that was cool that even my wife obviously she did like that. But when he threw a kiss to Sami, that was funny.
That show was hilarious. Yeah, that show was hilarious.
That was pretty funny. I like that. Like he did. Like he.
I was gonna say the trash talking that he was doing. Not trash talking, but like the talking that he was doing to Sami's wife whenever they were outside the ring.
Yeah.
Like I wanted us to be
absolutely.
a family. I wanted us to be close. And he did
there's
this.
that Thanos thing again.
Yeah.
Where he's so delusional that he believes that he is right, even though he's wrong. But he believes he's right. So that was actually really good.
Thanos
I like
was
that part.
right.
We need him sometimes.
Yeah,
he was around.
Yeah,
but anyways, but I think, but all in all, I mean, it was a good match. He had a lot of false finishes, which is
Roman is great
not
at 2.78.
Honestly, they both were.
Yeah,
they both.
Yeah.
Because it takes two to tango. Like it's not just gonna be one guy.
Like if you really just go base of the match, just wrestling alone, and storytelling based off the wrestling alone, it was a 5 out of 5 in my book.
Well, there's only one Roman Reigns match that I have above, right around this one, which would be the one that he had with Daniel Bryan in Fastlane.
Yes,
because I think that was a clinic. That was just perfect. Yeah. That's how you work. Big man, little guy.
You're talking about the with.
Not the one with Edge. I'm talking about the one where it's just them two.
Yeah, and it was Tribal
right
Chief Roman. Okay. Yeah. That was really
that was
match.
just. It was just brilliant.
Yeah.
It was great storytelling. Like the match was literally perfect.
Yep.
Like there wasn't anything wrong with it. And this kind of had that same vibe to it. Obviously, Sammy's not Daniel Bryan, at least in my book.
Yeah.
But I think that all in all, it was pretty good. I think they did a damn good job. Now the finish.
Bro, this had me pissed off, and I was texting you. You weren't replying. I was just getting even more. It was adding more fuel to the flame. And I'm just
Trying
like,
to watch the damn show.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Why does shit end like this? Like, right now, you're about to get the energy out. Because, like, this was straight bullshit. They had a great match, great storytelling. They could have just finished this the correct way off possibly closing the chapter or almost closing the chapter or setting it up for the tag match that they want to do with the Usos and Jimmy. But they didn't.
I mean, you wanted a clean win with Roman, which that wasn't going to happen.
I wanted a clean win with Roman, but like realistically, it wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? Personally, what I would have preferred was Roman putting Sami in the guillotine, and then Sami Zayn doesn't tap out. He just faints.
Well, we've seen that so many times.
We have, but right now, unfortunately, what we saw tonight was the same shit that we saw at the Royal Rumble. It's the same thing, and it's like...
Which I think that... it does make sense because it's just putting Jey in that same spot. That's all it's doing.
But I don't like it because of the fact is that this didn't get us to the next step of the story if you're going to have another part of the story, which in this case, they want to build up that tag match. But one, you're going to have Jey kind of like almost do it, but not do it because he doesn't know. Then you're going to have the same bullshit of Romanreigns pushing Jey because he didn't pull the trigger, which I think that's so stupid. Like, you already had that at the Rumble with Sami. Like, let's stop this. Like, you're repeating it again. And then on top of that, so that happens, and then Sami spears Jey, right? So then that's how Roman pretty much wins. But so what happens after the match is like fucking KO gets involved, helps him out. But at the end of the day, they still didn't kind of like, they acknowledged each other that was there, but they were like, nah, bro. Like, KO was kind of like, I'm still not fucking with you type thing. Like, yeah. I just helped you out.
Everybody's indifferent.
Yeah.
Everybody's indifferent
and it doesn't
right now.
make
because we don't know where anybody
sense.
stands.
It doesn't make sense.
Everybody's just kind of in the middle. Because look at Roman. Roman's like, okay, yeah, he won, but he doesn't know who he counts with. Then Jey got hit, which I still think it's stupid. If they come and say, if Jey comes and says, "Oh, well, you speared me," bro, watch TV. Like, that's a little dumb. Even Paul Heyman said on TV you can see things you don't see, so that means they have no access to anything.
Yeah.
So that would be really dumb for him to say, "Oh yeah, you hit me on purpose." No, he didn't. We all know that. So that to me is dumb. I hate when they do stuff like that. I can understand the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
But once you already have a chance to see it, then it's like, oh yeah, he didn't want to hit me. So then why would they even do that? And that's the part that like I said, that bugs the hell out of me. I hate that. Like, that really, really pisses me off.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't bother me about the fact that Roman didn't win clean. It just bothers me that we're going in a fucking circle right now. You had the perfect chance. This was the alley-oop. Like, you fucked it up at the Rumble, right? Not at the Rumble. Like, you fucked it up, like, on the Raw after or whatever the fuck it was. When was it that Sami came out? Was it the Friday? Was it the Friday? Anyways.
Yeah, Friday.
Point is that you fucked it up then. You fucked it up. And Monday, whenever Cody said, "Hey, I'm going for both titles," you fucked it up on Friday. Whenever Sami was like, "I want both titles." What the fuck, dude? And then now you fuck it up with this whole thing with Jey Uso, which it would have been even better if nobody would have gotten involved. Matter of fact, just give me that both referees got knocked out and then Roman Reigns cheats to win or some shit like that instead of having Jimmy get involved.
By the way, now that you mentioned the refs, that first ref just melted.
No, they were just
Like
fucking
it seems like he got
sleeping.
touched by something. He just got touched, and he's like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
This man was a witch.
Like the weakest person in the history of the damn planet.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm looking at the guy and I'm like, what are you doing? Like it didn't even make sense. It didn't even make wrestling sense, bro. It just looked terrible. And then it's like, okay, here we go again. Okay, Roman's gonna or Sammy's gonna try to get the pin. Like we already kind of knew what was gonna happen.
And
And then it happens again. Then it happens again.
It's like,
And then the
bro,
dude,
come on, man.
yeah, well, and then the guy miraculously wakes up after like half an hour after he pulled a Romanreigns in the old Royal Rumbles, which was just take a nap for like 30 minutes and come back and win.
That shit was fun.
But but then he would do that. Like I'm like, why did this happen? Like, why did this happen? But now the false finishes were freaking perfect.
Well,
they were
yes.
great.
That's not the
They were
problem
great.
here. The in-ring was not the problem. The
The
finisher.
wrestlers weren't the problem. It was the storyline.
It was whoever in the back was saying, yeah, we should do this.
I mean, it may have been Paul. I think Paul may have gone over his head already. Where it's like they just let him run a little bit. Now, I think this is the part where possibly Vince would have pulled back a little bit.
Yeah.
Where he'd have been like, wait a minute.
Like it's
All
even...
right, Paul, you're going a little too far.
Like even Paul was saying...
Okay, my tribal chief.
Yeah, even Paul was like, no, I didn't want to be with him. I wanted to be with you type shit. And it's like, you're just adding something else to it. And it's like, bro, fucking stop. And I said it.
Yeah.
I said it, when was it? After the Rumble. That, like, our reaction that people are going to get tired of it. And I'm getting tired of the same shit that is happening with the bloodline, and not because I don't like Roman Reigns or anything like that. It's just because the writers are giving us the same shit, just in a different way. But at the end, it's the same thing. I love Roman Reigns. I love the tribal chief character. I love everything about it. I love the bloodline and things like that. Y'all should already know that. But yeah, but it's like, dude, come on, man. Why the finish? Why?
I think it's just because of Cody. They're just trying to shoehorn Cody into the whole damn thing. Which if you just kept Cody out of the picture, or then again, if they would have had the WWE title with Drew McIntyre or Sheamus or somebody else, and he beats them, cool, that's fine. He gets his WrestleMania moment. He gets his title. Everybody's happy, and then Sammy could technically defeat Roman Reigns if that's what you want to do, or Jey, or whomever, and then you can take the title away in a few days or something like that, or in a few weeks. It's fine. He got his WrestleMania moment, but now we don't have that.
No, we don't, because you had the one chance of actually Jey Uso having the chair in his hand, and then he could have just started going at it on Sami Zayn with the chair, and then you would have set up the tag match. You know what I mean? You could have.
Yeah,
you
but the thing is, but why would he have done that? In the end of the day, just because
to show
he beat the crap out of Roman Reigns, which he deserved, though.
No, but
because Roman Reigns did deserve to get his ass whipped by Sami.
To show his loyalty. That's the biggest issue that we're having.
Well, even though that's what got him into this issue in the first place.
Well, yes.
That maybe maybe he's learning from his mistakes.
I think it's right now we're just having a cop out. That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, but it's all because of the Cody thing. If you eliminate Cody out of the picture, it fixes itself. Because you could, like I said, either one, Jey or Sami win the title, it's fine.
And if Cody wasn't in, then what they probably could have done. Look, I would have never been mad if Cody wasn't involved with this whole story. If Jey actually hits Roman with the chair, then I would have been like, full circle. Cool. We're heading in the right direction. WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania Roman versus Jey.
Yeah.
And then
and especially if you weren't going to have Roman against The Rock, you're still going to have cousin against cousin. Family against family.
Everybody will be there for the storyline.
Yeah. And it makes sense. And plus the fact it would make Jey this massive star, and then it would put Jimmy really in between a rock and a hard place. It would put Solo between a rock and a hard place. Because you're like, where are they going to lie? Is it going to, like, who's going to go with who?
Yeah, yeah.
So So like the story would have written itself.
Yeah.
And then you could always have Sami do whatever he does, or if Sami did win the title, fine. And then you can have him have the title for 2 or 3 months, and whatever. Drew McIntyre beats him, or Roman comes back after taking 4 or 5 months off in SummerSlam and beats him. Fine, that's cool. But Cody, because Cody really didn't fit into the damn story. Cody wasn't there from day one when they started the bloodline.
He really doesn't. And just get ready because the crowd is just gonna they're just gonna get tired real quick. And watch after possibly we got 42 days until Mania. Well, 41 days depending on when you're watching this.
It'll be 41, guaranteed.
Yeah. So people are gonna get tired of it. People are we gonna have an interaction. I'm guessing on SmackDown, instead of having Cody Rhodes, we're gonna have more shit with the bloodline, and it's just gonna be a never-ending cycle until Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns, and that happens.
Watch him get injured before Mania, and then what? Could happen. Could happen.
Facts.
Hopefully not. They shouldn't have him wrestle for the next 6 weeks, I guess.
Facts.
But we should have had Gunther against Roman, but anyway.
Since that man is made out of paper.
But Gunther against Roman. Hopefully it's next year. But let's see.
I don't know.
Hey, Roman comes back as a face because Gunther has to be a heel. Like, I don't think he will ever be a face.
No.
No.
He doesn't. He doesn't have the face for it.
Yeah, he looks like Roblox. But that's fine. Lego block head. That's cool. All right. So all in all, what do you give the show? What score do you give the show out of 5?
2.
A 2. Okay.
2 because of we were right about the predictions, and then because of the in-ring that happened in the main event. Other than that, the rest of the show fucking sucked.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it out of 5. I'll give it a 3, just because it was entertaining, and the main event. The only reason I wouldn't give it a perfect score, like a 5 out of 5 or whatever, is because
of the finish,
of the extra unnecessary bits of storyline that we got that we didn't need.
Yeah.
Because it could have been perfect. Like, they had all the elements there. Everything, like, for example, Royal Rumble ended up perfectly, in my opinion. That was the way it should have ended. Now, this one, they kind of overcomplicated things. They kind of went all Inception on us, basically. But all in all, I mean, it was entertaining. What I do like is that at least it was a relatively short pay-per-view.
Yes.
It wasn't like one of these eternal pay-per-views that you're there 4 or 5 hours. Come on now. Like, this is, it felt like watching Raw, I guess. It's like a glorified Raw.
Yeah, and this helped Roman Reigns get the heat that he needed.
Also. Yeah, because people hate him now. People absolutely hate him, which is good.
Good. He's a heel. Like, he's doing his job.
He's not a cool heel anymore.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he's not a cool heel anymore.
He's not MJF heel.
Cheap heat.
Yeah.
That's all. Cheap heat. But anyways, all right. So anything else you have to add?
Nope. Let's see how else they can either hopefully fix this or they fuck up more. We'll find out.
Well, they'll mess up more, but let's see. Hopefully they'll wrap it all in a bow and make it work, but let's see. All right, guys. So as always, that was JJ. This is Javi. Peace.